What was the most exciting thing for you so far, other than the Allen Robinson signing, or what stood out to you so far in free agency?
I would say the Malcolm Butler contract stood out to me because it's odd how this game goes. You know, we're sitting here talking about him not playing in the Super Bowl, and there's all these questions. Well, you know, he didn't have the season he wanted, but years ago we were saying he was a number one cornerback, and now he gets a huge $60 million deal, and so that's something I'm looking forward to. I believe he is a top-tier cornerback, and he's going to play at a high level. But
Patriots got paid yesterday.
One thing that makes my heart smile, though, is what Mike just talked about, and that's Josh McCown getting that $10 million deal. There's not too many contracts in this game where it just makes me feel good, and I feel like that needed to be done. For as much as you want to say he's Jackie Moon, half coach, half player, he is a badass dude. And he's one of the best quarterbacks and best guys in this business. And I'm looking forward to him staying healthy and continuing what he was building last year, because for him to be that old and those young guys in that locker room look up to him, not as, hey, what's up, Grandpa? Turn on the tubs in the jacuzzi. It's like, I want to follow your lead, and I want to be like you on and off the field.
They do all say that.
They need that in their
It's actually Uncle. Jamal Adams tweeted, Uncle Josh, when he signed the deal. They love him.
Does he have 8 kids? Or some of that?
Yeah, he's got a big family. They're down in Texas, I think.
He takes care of you.
He does. He's my guy. He looks out for me. I'm actually going to go, not in a sentimental way, but just say the guys that we have to say farewell to. Like Jordy Nelson getting released in the midst of all this and kind of just being a blurb on, like, Ian Rappaport's timeline. Like, Jordy Nelson is an all-time great Packer. We have to show him love for that. Danny Amendola, you know, leaving the Patriots. Danny Amendola is one of the greatest postseason players in Patriots history.
6 touchdowns in the playoffs.
And to see him suiting up for a rival, the Dolphins, like, that's a big deal. And then I look at Brent Selleck here, right here in South Jersey in Philadelphia. 11 years with the Eagles, considered one of the greatest Eagles of all time. He was honored before the Sixers game last night. A farewell to him. It's crazy how free agency happens. A lot of times you're welcoming guys. I do want to take a second to say goodbye to guys like Jordy, guys like Danny, and of course Brent Selleck right here. And Paul Posluszny hanging it up after a bunch of NFL seasons. Paul's one of the great guys to ever deal with in the media. So it's not always all just rainbows and greatness. Sometimes you got to say farewell, which is a hard part of this too.
And we're so invested. Like, we lived this story with him. I saw a picture yesterday of Julian Edelman, and he was sitting on the ground with confetti falling all over him and Danny, and he said, it's been a fun ride. You know, save a seat for me in South Beach. It was like I was watching the end of a movie. And it's like we've been living this story, watching these guys as if they're brothers to us. But you're right, though. Farewell, some in new places, some shutting it down for good.
Patriots are definitely. Go ahead.
I want to jump in just one more time on Jordy, because we're celebrating the Bears in this segment, and the greatest thing of all the things the Bears did yesterday, the best thing that went down for them was Jordy Nelson.
He's killed them so many times.
He is a first-ballot Hall of Fame Bear killer.
I'm picturing Matt Barkley to Jordy a couple years ago, right?
Listen, it's all those. It's Brett Favre, Barry Sanders, and Jordy Nelson, the Revenants, the Bear killers. No one ate up the Bears like Jordy Nelson. It was a great thing for the Bears that he left.
So, bigger bromance breakup. Jordy and Aaron, that's 10-plus years, are Jules and Danny.
Ooh. You know, I never saw Aaron Rodgers and Jordy hang out a lot, but I have seen Danny and Jules always together.
They burn hot. You got to go Jordy and Aaron. Off the field, you got to go Edelman.
But on the field, Amendola, Brady was like kind of a long distance, like it kind of showed up in the playoffs, and they would just be hot for like a few weeks, and then they'd take some time apart.
I didn't say Tom, I said Jules.
Oh, Jules. I'm thinking of Brady.
Danny,
yeah, they have one too.
Or Aaron.
They're all over the gram yesterday, too.